The Enforcement Directorate's action over the last 2 days has left several opposition parties gasping for air and crying foul. Today, we witnessed the ED turning up with thick wads of cash from their searches at the Jharkhand Chief Minister's Delhi residence, whose whereabouts were unknown for the last 2 days. And as Times Now in fact tracked his movement, Hemant Soren today surfaced at his official residence in Ranchi. Times Now was the only channel on ground reporting when Soren came back to his Ranchi residence. Soren surfaced just hours after Times Now accessed pictures of the stunning cash haul seized from his residence in Delhi by the ED. As per sources, a totally is up to 36 lakh rupees. And in addition to that, 2 luxury cars were also seized. Sources also tell Times Now that there's evidence, including documents that the ED has uncovered in Delhi, with which it wants to confront Hemant Soren, who was quizzed by the agencies 10 days ago after skipping 7 summons over several months. Now, Soren has already agreed to a date with the ED tomorrow at his Ranchi home. Now, the Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren is expected to appear before the ED on Jan 31st in the land scam case. The Chief Minister, in fact, reappeared in Ranchi after being missing for over 30 hours. While the CM was missing, politics over it exploded. The BJP claimed that the Chief Minister has absconded and released a poster announcing a reward of 11,000 rupees for any info on him. Now, retaliating the BJP's corruption claims, the JMM warned the BJP that they would file a defamation case against Jharkhand BJP Chief Babulal Marandi for putting out the missing CM poster. JMM also said that BJP is targeting a tribal CM as he is doing extremely well in Jharkhand.
एक चुनी हुई सरकार, एक चुने हुए मुख्यमंत्री को इस तरह प्रताड़ित करना, आदिवासी होना गुनाह है क्या? सोमवार को मुख्यमंत्री महोदय ने संदेश भिजवाया कि मैं 31 तारीख को अवेलेबल हूं, आप आ जाएं, पूछताछ करें। खुद ईडी ने डेडलाइन दिया था 31 तारीख तक का, तब 29 तारीख को ये कार्रवाई क्यों? ये समझ से परे है। आखिर इतनी बेचैनी क्यों हो गई? वो एक मुख्यमंत्री हैं, लोकप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री हैं, कोई भगोड़ा नहीं, कोई तड़ीपार नहीं, तब इस तरह की बातें। ये झारखंड नहीं, झारखंड ही नहीं, झारखंडियों का भी अपमान है, तमाम आदिवासियों का अपमान है।
किसका है वो 36 लाख रुपए? क्या वो ईडी के द्वारा या बाबूलाल जी के द्वारा वो प्लांट नहीं किया गया?
The JMM's allies in the India bloc also gave cover fire to Soren's Sarkar. Opposition accused the BJP of running a witch hunt against opposition parties by misusing central probe agencies. Opposition accused the BJP of being desperate to suppress the opposition's voice.
मोदी और अमित शाह ने ईडी का ऐसे बना दिया, उनका ऑर्डर का ऊपर जो भी करने वाला संगठन बना दिया, हर एक किसी का ऊपर ईडी है। और ये ईडी ऑफिसर्स सिर्फ ये दलाल बन चुके हैं पूरी देश में, और लोगों का ईडी ऑफिशियल्स का बिहेवियर बहुत डेंजरस हो रहा है देश में। ईडी इनके लिए एक वॉचमैन का काम करने लगी है, ये लोगों का कोई भी हिटमैन वाला काम करने लगी है।
इस तरह से उनके साथ व्यवहार कर रहे हैं जैसे कि कोई गली मोहल्ले का चोर हो, खोज रहे हैं। अडानी इतना बड़ा लुटेरा, उसका क्या किया? अजीत पवार का क्या किया, जिसके ऊपर 70,000 करोड़ का आरोप मोदी जी ने खुद लगाया था? तो अंधेर है। एक आदिवासी आधारित पार्टी सत्ता में है, उसको ये बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, और कभी आदिवासी दलित पिछड़ों के बर्दाश्त कर नहीं पाते। वरना ईडी क्या है सब जानते हैं। ईडी का मकसद कोई मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग केसेस का जांच नहीं है, विपक्ष को दबाना है। क्योंकि हेमंत सोरेन जी इंडिया गठबंधन के हिस्सा हैं, जो भी इंडिया गठबंधन का हिस्सा होगा उसके साथ में ऐसा किया जाएगा।
Hitting back to India alliance, BJP has dared the Jharkhand CM to come clean if he's done nothing wrong. Upping the ante against Soren's Sarkar, the BJP has also demanded President's rule should be imposed in Jharkhand as the state is heading towards a crisis.
देश के लिए स्थिरता और निरंतरता बहुत आवश्यक है, और जिस गति के साथ देश आगे बढ़ रहा है, ये दुनिया भर के लिए एक बड़ी उम्मीद बनी है। दुनिया भारत की ओर उम्मीद भरी नज़रों से देख रही है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में उनको बहुत उम्मीद दिखती है और देश की जनता भी प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के साथ खड़ी है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ खड़ी है। एक के बाद दूसरा चुनाव जब कांग्रेस हारती है तो कभी ईवीएम पर ठीकरा फोड़ती है, कभी लोकतंत्र के खत्म होने की बात करती है, तो कभी जनता को कोसती है। सच्चाई ये है कि ना ये अपनों से न्याय कर पाए ना जनता से, और एक एक करके इनके सहयोगी दल छोड़ते जा रहे हैं।
For more on this, let's go right across to our guest. Joining us, Charu Pragya, national spokesperson for the BJP, is with us. Manish Bariyar, political analyst. Joining us, Advocate Umair Junaidi is a political analyst as well. With us also is Suman Kumar Malik, senior leader of the Congress party. Suman Kumar Malik एक बहाने की बात कर रही है बीजेपी, कह रही है कि कभी ईवीएम का बहाना होता है, कभी कुछ और बहाना होता है, एजेंसीज का बहाना होता है। अल्टीमेटली चुनाव हार रहे हैं और these are just excuses coming in from the opposition parties, including the JMM. How would you respond to what Anurag Thakur is saying?
देखिए, भाजपा ने खुद कह दिया कि चुनाव हार रहे हैं, तो ये चुनाव हार नहीं रहे हैं। हमारा जो इंडिया गठबंधन है, इसको ये किन प्रकारेण हराया जा रहा है। अभी 5 राज्यों में जो विधानसभा चुनाव हुए थे, पूरा हिंदुस्तान जानता था कि कम से कम 4 राज्यों में कांग्रेस और इंडिया गठबंधन जीतने जा रही है। क्या हुआ? तो जिस तरीके से हर एक स्तर पर भाजपा मिसयूज कर रही है, चाहे वो जांच एजेंसियां हो, चुनाव आयोग से संबंधित कोई मामला हो, भाजपा निरंतर एक ऐसी सरकार को गठन करना चाहती है देश में, जहां दूसरे राजनीतिक पार्टियों को कोई अवसर नहीं मिले और सिर्फ भाजपा ही भाजपा दिखाई दे। और भाजपा ही भाजपा दिखाई दे के लिए जो भी कर्म और कुकर्म करना पड़ेगा, भाजपा और केंद्र की मोदी सरकार इसके लिए तैयार बैठी है।
False information, Madhav.
Please respond to him, Charu Pragya. This is what other opposition parties are also saying. They're saying that you are misusing agencies. Please respond to him.
तो अभी देखिए, अभी 2 दिन
Charu Pragya, please.
Right? He's talking about the India alliance.
हाँ, yes.
Thank you.
ये अभी देखिए, परसों नीतीश सरकार गई।
Where is the India alliance? Tell me which state does the India alliance exist in? Tell me which state you have an alliance. Because this alliance you have been talking about in 2018. 2024 has arrived. Madhav, I'll request you to please ask the panel to give him some facts. In the last few years, all these so-called India alliance members have together scammed the country of 2,62,164 crore. More than the money spent by Modi Sarkar to feed all the poor people in this country for the last 3 years. Do you realize how much money they have siphoned off?
What is the budget?
Those who are pointing fingers at the ED today forget that the ED has recovered over 1 lakh crore.
What is the expenditure of the advertisement, madam?
One at a time. Mrs. Junaidi, let her make a point. You can respond to her.
I will tell you that India is. No, my conversations, they pinch them, Madhav, because they know that these lakhs of crores of rupees, which actually belonged to the people of India, which were to be used for the development of India, have been siphoned off. Some in the case of the mining scam, for example, some in the case of land for jobs scam, for example. I can go on and I can list them, and tell me, have you ever heard of an absconding CM before?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of somebody who is in a position where he is supposed to uphold
Okay,
law?
one by one. Yeah, let me get in Umar Junaidi. Let me bring in Umar Junaidi. One by one, please. One by one. एक एक करके सुमन कुमार जी आपके पास आ रहा हूँ. One second, Charu Pragya. You've asked a number of questions. Now let's get a response from Umar Junaidi as well. Umar Junaidi, the question over here is very simple. The BJP is asking. One second, Charu. One second, please. It's a limited time debate. Please allow me to come in now. Umar Junaidi, the question is very simple. The question that the BJP is asking is that these are acts of corruption that were committed by various leaders over a period of time in various capacities, whether it's center, state level, etc. This is graft that is being cracked down upon. Why is the opposition objecting to that is their question. Why not submit to a due process of law?
First of all, I would like to inform the BJP that the India bloc, the India Alliance was formed, made, organized for the elections of 2024. So, putting up the false allegations that the India Alliance has fooled India, they have scammed India. It's all baseless. And I know MLA from BJP from Karnataka who says Narendra Modi is involved, the BJP is involved in 40,000 crores of COVID scam, and I will reveal it. It is their own MLA. Now talking about the scams, whatever happen in India, yes, the scams, whichever happen in India, have to be stopped, and it has to be dealt with a serious intention to solve this, to restrict and to eradicate the scam situations in the country. But the ED for BJP is Election Directorate, wherein before the elections, ED comes into movement, ED comes into action, and only the leaders of opposition are being targeted.
Yes.
And this is what we say, that it is vendetta. BJP using the ED, using the other agencies, and misusing the power just to suppress the voice of opposition. But
is the Chief Minister allowed to allot a mine to himself and siphon off 1,000 crore of public money? Is the Chief Minister
Madam,
allowed
all that investigation, all that is the part of the investigation. You cannot sit over the, you cannot sit in the debate and on a national TV and you discuss the matter. This all has to be investigated. But the question is, why the 40,000 crore COVID scam is not getting investigated?
To investigate, the
Home Minister once said the most corrupt government in India.
What 40,000 crore? What is the source?
BJP
what is the source of your claim? And even if I go by your
argument, why was no action taken against Yediyurappa?
Why skip 7 summons from the ED?
Oh, no, once again.
7 summons.
Okay.
You have no answers.
He agreed to appear on 31st of January.
You are talking in thin air.
He agreed to appear on 31st of January.
But where have you heard a situation? Once again, Umar Junaidi, I will just say this. Let's speak on facts and what's before us. Let's not make unfounded allegations on national television, because then there will be no end to it. But my question to Umar Junaidi is, where have you heard of a situation where a Chief Minister goes missing for about 35-40 hours? Have you ever heard of such a situation before?
This is what the BJP is creating issues out of nowhere. If a person, a Chief Minister of a state, goes on to personal issues, to solve the personal issues or personal work, whatever it is.
This was personal work?
Missing, Madhav?
Who was told you he was in personal work? I don't think even Mr. Soren or the JMM have said that so far.
Your security is supposed to know
There might be any reason, Madhav. There might be any reason. Is that necessary? Is that compulsory for the Chief Minister to display everything and show whatever he's doing? It is not necessary, Madhav. If a person does some work,
okay,
and is not into public for 20
okay. Let's take your argument at face value, and let me put that question across to Binay Singh, who's joining us now. Binay Singh, the Chief Minister could have had some personal work. Who are we to judge what he was doing or not doing? He doesn't have to display himself before the public all the time. That's the argument of Umar Junaidi. Please respond to him.
Madhav, 2-3 important points. Today, a habeas corpus petition, a writ petition has been filed in the Honorable Ranchi High Court regarding the missing, that thing happened with Hemant Soren. And it has been requested that the court must intervene and they must also investigate, investigation must be done, who helped in disappearance of CM Hemant Soren. The second important point, Madhav, that the CM was supposed to be questioned by the ED officials regarding a scam. And on that very day, when the CM disappeared, a JSCC paper leak was there in Jharkhand. A JSCC paper leak was there, and the papers were being sold in open market for 20, 25, 30 and 35 lakh rupees. So there is another scam on the date of the questioning of when this disappearance thing happened. So every day there is a new scam, and there are series of scams, Madhav. That stone quarry scam is there, coal scam is there, GST scam is there, criminals enterprise there, they are flourishing like anything in Jharkhand. And let me tell you, Jharkhand has become, in the last 5 years, Jharkhand has become the number one state who has the highest number of political murders in the country.
Okay.
So if the CM is involved into corruption, you know what happens on the ground level. The law and order is in a situation of chaos.
Okay.
People are the businessmen. They are opting. They are trying for options. So they can shift away from Jharkhand. They can move away from
Stay
Jharkhand.
Stay with us, Binay Singh. Also requesting Charu Pragya, Umar Junaidi and Suman Kumar Malik to stay with us. Slipping into a quick break. We're going to continue with this discussion in just a few moments. Stay tuned. The situation in Jharkhand, the missing chief minister has surfaced today, but let me quickly take this across to Suman Kumar Malik. कुछ दिन पहले हमने सुना, बिनय सिंह कह रहे थे सुमन कुमार मलिक कि पेपर लीक हुआ है, करप्शन हो रही है, तरह तरह के प्रॉब्लम्स है झारखंड में. ऐसे में अगर चीफ मिनिस्टर ग्राउंड पे नहीं होते तो सवाल उठेंगे ही उठेंगे, ये कहना है उनका.
नहीं, उन्होंने अपने तरफ से जो कहा मैं उसे सही मानता हूं, लेकिन देखिए सच्चाई तो कुछ एक ही होगी. जब 2 दिन पहले हेमंत सोरेन जी ने ईडी को कह दिया कि मैं 31 को आ रहा हूं, 31 को मैं आपके सामने रहूंगा, फिर 28 और 29 को इस तरीके से क्या जल्दबाजी कर रखा कि 31 को आप आइए, मैं 31 से आपको बात करूंगा. लेकिन सच्चाई देखिए क्या है कि जिस तरीके से मोदी सरकार, चाहे वो अडानी अंबानी की बात हो, वहां फंसी हुई है, अजीत पवार की बात है, वहां फंसी हुई है, महंगाई कम कर देंगे, वहां फंसी हुई है, भ्रष्टाचार के अनेक मामले.
We have limited time, but I want Charu Pragya to respond to that. The washing machine charge comes up again and again. That people from opposition come to the BJP and suddenly all their cases and the case histories go into the cold storage, whether it's Ajit Pawar, whether it's Mr. Narayan Rane, whether it's the case of Mr. Adhikari, or there are several such cases. एक second, Malik ji, मैं सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ चारू प्रज्ञा से. And Charu Pragya, is it just a coincidence that yesterday one sitting chief minister, Mr. Hemant Soren, and 2 former chief ministers, Mr. Huda and Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav, all are being interrogated? So therefore, the opposition says this proves our charge that it's only opposition leaders who are being deliberately targeted.
First, I find it hilarious how gravely underprepared Congress spokespersons are. अडानी का नाम लेने से पहले ये भूल गए हैं कि अभी तेलंगाना के चीफ मिनिस्टर 12,000 करोड़ रुपए का MOU अडानी कंपनीज के साथ ही साइन कर कर आए हैं. तो प्लीज आप थोड़ा तो बैकग्राउंड चेक करके स्टेटमेंट्स दिया करिए टीवी पे, थोड़ा सा पढ़ लिया करिए. अच्छा, एंड मूविंग ऑन फ्रॉम देयर, टेल मी माधव, इफ देयर आर गोइंग टू बी घोटालास आफ्टर घोटालास आफ्टर घोटालास, लीविंग बिहाइंड पेपर ट्रेल, लीविंग बिहाइंड अ सिचुएशन वेयर मनी एंड प्रॉपर्टी both is being recovered, you think that they should not be investigated? You think that just because they belong to a political party which has had the position of looting people of India for generations, they should be above the law? Why is that? If Hemant Soren can allot an entire mine to himself and siphon on 1,000 crore, he must be investigated. He must be punished. The people.
Well, the question, Charu Pragya, they are asking, we are completely out of time. The question opposition is asking is it possible to believe that there is no corruption absolutely in any BJP government anywhere? That's the question they are asking. We'll have to leave it there for the moment. Charu Pragya, we have Umar Junaidi, Suman Kumar Malik, as well as Binay Singh joining us on the debate. I'd like to thank all of you.